this speech, I'm going to give the audience a basic understanding of animal cruelty and ways in which it is trying to be stopped, along with how it relates to other crimes. My doctrine is this: if we see cruelty or wrong that we have the power to stop, and we do nothing, we make ourselves sharers in the guilt. This is a quote by Anne Sewell, an English novelist. Sewell's focus was on animal cruelty, which is a major issue being faced today. There are 8 states with felony convictions for animal cruelty. Arkansas and South Dakota are the 2 states with the cheapest fine and least amount of jail time required. Hopefully, with my knowledge of the subject through being an animal rights activist and a contributor to the ASPCA, or the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, I can help you all understand what animal cruelty is and ways you can help prevent it. I'm going to share with you the types of animal cruelty, the ASPCA's Mission Orange, and how animal cruelty relates to many other crimes. To begin, let me tell you the types of animal cruelty. There are 2 types of animal cruelty: passive and active. Passive cruelty is pure neglect. It is lack of action rather than an action itself. An example of this is starving an animal or leaving one in excessive cold and heat without proper protection. Active cruelty is an intent to harm an animal. It is also called NAI, or non-accidental injury. An example of this is beating an animal or purposely killing one. Now that you know the types of animal cruelty, I will tell you one way the ASPCA is helping prevent it. ASPCA has recently started a new mission called Mission Orange. The Mission Orange has created a main focus. The focus of this new mission is to change one community at a time in order to provide resources to animal shelters so that their animals can be easily adopted. They also focus on educating animal owners on how to take better care of their pets. The Mission Orange also has a process in which they target different communities. The ASPCA targets about 4 communities a year and helps educate and aid them in becoming more aware of the animal cruelty problem happening today. The target areas for 2007 are Austin, Texas, Gulfport, Mississippi, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Tampa, Florida. Along with these, they will continue to contribute to previous targets. Now that I've told you ways the ASPCA are trying to prevent animal cruelty, I'm going to explain how it is linked to other crimes. There have been many studies done that prove animal cruelty is linked to other more serious crimes such as child abuse, domestic violence, and even murders. Frank Ashone discusses the murder that occurred in Pearl, Mississippi on October 1st, 1997. A 16-year-old boy, Luke Woodham, murdered his mother and 2 high school students and injured 7 other students. A diary of Woodham's was found after the murders and had a descriptive entry about the killing of his dog Sparkle. He beat his dog with a club, put lighter fluid on her, set her on fire, and then threw her in a pond. The actual entry included these words: "I'll never forget the sound of her breaking under my might. I will never forget the howl she made. It sounded almost human. I laughed and hit her more." There was an adult neighbor that witnessed the event but never reported it to police or animal control. The British Columbia Society for Prevention of Animal Cruelty, or the BCSPCA, also suggested that animal cruelty is linked to other crimes. The link separating an animal abuser from someone capable of committing human abuse is much finer than most people realize. Animal abusers often abuse in order to show their power of another. This is the same case with child abuse, rapes, and other types of abusive behavior. To conclude, now you know that animal cruelty can come in 2 different ways. You also know that there are 2 organizations trying to prevent it and that it can relate to other crimes. Next time you are a witness to animal cruelty, don't let it go without reporting. Just think that abuser could be the next murderer of one of your family members.